Gentle ladies and gentlemen, hamjambo. Every leader needs to be proactive in looking for solutions, even when there's no danger that has been identified, or even when there are no problems that needs to be addressed. Because a wise reader knows very well that humanity is vulnerable to all manner of attacks. Therefore, in this video, I want to share with you something that you need to do about your phone book. You need to be doing what we call an audit of your phone book at least twice every year. At the moment, you may think that you do not need this service, but the pain will always be excruciating when you are trying to look for solutions and you discover that all the people in your phone book prove to be unhelpful and resourceful. Therefore, if this is your first time to listen and to watch these videos in this YouTube channel, welcome. This is Samuel Waragu Speeches, where three things happen. Leaders are made, talents are discovered and celebrated, and above all, updated resources for supporting and nurturing these leaders and these talents are provided. I'm therefore humbly inviting you to hit the subscribe button and to inform at least one more person about it. And to my good people who have been journeying with me in this journey since we started, thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for your advice. And thank you for your prayers. I do not take this for granted. Welcome. Now, when you talk about the phone book audit, what are these numbers that you are supposed to have? I have outlined 9 numbers that if you scroll through the phone book and miss at least 5 of them, then it's your high time to do something about it. The first number that you are supposed to have is the number of your area assistant chief or the area chief. This number is very important because bad things happen from bad people, from malicious people who want to harm innocent people. And this number will be very important. The other number that you are supposed to have is the number of your church chairman or your church chair lady. Because you may need the playground, you may need the church ground to host something. You need that number. You need that number. The other number that you're supposed to have, the third number that you're supposed to have, is the number of firefighters. Things happen. No one is going out looking for danger. No one is going out praying that I want my house to get burnt. I want to have this problem. But accidents always happen, even when we have done everything at our disposal. You need that number because anything can happen. The fourth number that you need is the number of the veterinary doctor in your area. These are the people who provide the AI services. Even if you don't have cows, even if you don't have sheep or cattle, just have that number in your phone book. You may become a big savior to your friend who is a livestock farmer, or even one day you may have it. Because when these animals are in need of different services, they can become chaotic, and you need to bring some sanity in your neighborhood. The fifth number that you are supposed to have is the number of an ambulance. And in this case, we categorize this into two. There is the official ambulance services of the health facilities within your area. You need them because anything happens, no one goes out looking for illness, and any disease can strike you at any given time. Diseases are not respecter of authority or anything, and they can strike when you least expect them. Have the number of the ambulance. Another number that you're supposed to have when talking about the ambulance services is a number of a taxi driver, someone who can take you, someone whom you can call and rush you to the nearest health facility. Even when you don't have money, this person is ready and willing to make sure that you access health facilities at ease and at the right speed. Because when disease happens, speed matters most. You need them. The sixth number that you are supposed to have in your phone book is the number of the class teacher of your child, or even if you are the student yourself, you need to have the number of your class teacher. Once again, bad things happen. And you need to inform the teacher that it's not because that you are indisciplined. It's not that because you don't care that your son and your daughter won't be able to attend school on a certain particular day. But it's also good to let the teacher know that how can this happen if you don't have a means of passing this message to them timely. You need that number. 7, you need to have the phone number of electrician, because once again things happen at home, at place of work, at the place where you congregate to worship. You need that number. The 8th number that you need is the phone number of a pastor, of your priest that you trust. Things happen in this life, as I've been saying throughout this video, and you need someone you can call and share your problems with. And not only share your problems with this man or woman of God, but someone you know won't take this information out. We'll keep this information as private and as confidential as possible, because not all people will keep things secret, because we want to create our names by being the first people to be the press people, to inform people about the intricacies and other very private things that belongs to other people, in an attempt to create a name for ourselves. So get that number of that man of God, that woman of God whom you can trust to deal with your spiritual matters, which might be urgent. Lastly but not least, you need to have at least one number of your classmates. Because once again, as I've been saying in this video, things happen. And you need that classmate who knows you, who can come for and become your advocate when things go south or north. You need these numbers. And as I wind up, just in case you discover that you don't have these 9 numbers in your phone book. Make sure that you have them. And in case you don't have them, make sure that to get or to access their services, it will not take you more than 1 phone call to somebody else who will connect you to these service providers, essential service providers. Until next time, do have a nice time.